My child, listen gently and listen slowly. God says heaven is ready to pour blessings on you, but your arms must be open to receive them. Not just your physical arms, but the arms of your heart, your mind, your spirit. For a long time, you have lived with your shoulders tight, your hands half closed, not because you are ungrateful, but because you were hurt. You learned to protect yourself by holding back, by bracing for disappointment, by expecting that joy might be taken away as quickly as it comes. Heaven understands this. God has seen every moment you learn to survive instead of receive. And still, He says now is the moment to open again. There is a difference between waiting and being ready. You have waited long enough. You have prayed, cried, questioned, and remained standing even when you felt invisible. But readiness is something deeper. Readiness is the courage to believe that good can finally stay. It is the willingness to let happiness land without immediately wondering how it will leave. Heaven is not asking you to pretend you were never wounded. Heaven is asking you to trust that the season of constant loss has ended. The blessing coming toward you is not fragile. It is not temporary. It is not something you must fight to keep. It is anchored in divine timing, sealed by divine intention. God says you do not have to chase this blessing. You do not have to prove yourself worthy of it. You do not have to explain your past to receive your future. Heaven already knows your story. Heaven knows how many times you showed up when you wanted to disappear. Heaven knows how many tears you wiped away in silence because you did not want to burden anyone else. Heaven knows the prayers you stopped saying out loud because you were afraid of being disappointed again. Every one of those moments has been counted, not as weakness, but as devotion. My child, blessings do not always arrive with noise. Sometimes they come quietly, gently, like a soft hand resting on your back when you are tired. Do not miss them because you are expecting fireworks. Do not overlook them because you think you must suffer more before you are allowed to smile. God is not measuring your pain to decide your reward. He is responding to your endurance, your faith, your ability to keep love alive even when life tried to harden you. There are things being rearranged right now that you cannot see. Doors are moving. People are being repositioned. Delays that once frustrated you are now protecting you. What you thought was rejection was actually redirection. What felt like silence was careful preparation. Heaven has been working in spaces you stopped looking at because you were too tired to hope. But hope never left you. It rested quietly, waiting for this moment when it could rise again without fear. Open your arms, my child, not with desperation, but with trust. Trust that you do not have to control how this blessing comes. Trust that you do not have to hold your breath waiting for something to go wrong. Trust that joy is not a trick. Trust that peace is not a test. Trust that love does not always arrive with pain attached. This time, heaven is pouring gently, steadily, generously. God says some of your blessings will come disguised as clarity. You will suddenly understand why certain things did not work out. You will see how protected you were, even when you felt abandoned. You will realize that some people had to leave because they could not follow you into the life prepared for you. This understanding will not hurt you anymore. It will free you. It will bring peace instead of questions. Other blessings will come as restoration. Parts of you that felt tired for years will feel light again. You will laugh without forcing it. You will sleep without replaying old conversations. You will wake up without heaviness pressing on your chest. This is not because your past did not matter. It is because it no longer controls you. Heaven is healing you from the inside out, quietly, completely. There will also be blessings that arrive through people. Not everyone, but the right ones. Souls who see you without trying to change you. Hearts that respect your boundaries. Voices that speak gently to your wounds instead of using them against you. Do not push these people away out of habit. Do not test them by expecting betrayal. Let them be kind. Let them show you that safe connection still exists. This, too, is a blessing. God says you are not behind. You are not late. You are not missing anything meant for you. The timing of your life has been precise, even when it felt slow. Every delay refined you. Every closed door strengthened your discernment. Every lonely moment deepened your capacity to love wisely instead of blindly. The blessing arriving now could not have come earlier, because you were still becoming the person who could receive it without fear. Open your arms also means releasing what you have been carrying. Old guilt. Old shame. Old self-blame. You are not required to punish yourself to prove growth. You are not required to relive your mistakes to show humility. God already forgave what you keep replaying. Heaven is not holding your past against you. You are the one still gripping it. Let it go. There is no room for new blessings when your hands are full of old pain. My child, heaven is generous, but it respects your consent. It will not force joy into clenched hands. It will not pour peace into a heart that refuses to believe it is possible. That is why God is gently inviting you now. Not commanding. Inviting. Open your arms. Open your expectations. Open your belief that life can finally meet you with kindness. There may be moments when fear whispers, "What if this doesn't last?" When that voice comes, answer it with truth, "This is not the same season. You are not the same person. You are not standing in the same place. You are not asking for the same things." Heaven does not repeat lessons once they are learned. This is not a test. This is provision. You will notice signs of this blessing before it fully arrives. Small shifts. Unexpected relief. Conversations that bring clarity. Opportunities that feel calm instead of stressful. These are confirmations, not coincidences. God often sends peace ahead of abundance to prepare your heart. Let peace stay. Do not rush it away with worry. My child, you have been strong for so long that you forgot softness is allowed. You have been responsible for so much that you forgot support is holy. You have carried others that you forgot you are also meant to be held. Heaven is not impressed by your exhaustion. Heaven desires your rest. Open your arms so God can place relief there. There is nothing selfish about receiving what heaven offers. There is nothing proud about believing you deserve goodness after surviving hardship. This is alignment. This is agreement with divine love. This is you saying, "I trust you more than I trust my fears." As blessings pour in, remember this: you do not need to explain them to those who doubted you. You do not need to justify your joy. You do not need to shrink your happiness to make others comfortable. What God gives you is not up for public approval. Protect it with gratitude, not secrecy. Share it with humility, not guilt. Some blessings will come as strength to say no. Some will come as courage to say yes. Some will come as endings that finally make sense. Some will come as beginnings that feel familiar, like something you were always meant to live. Accept them all with open arms. They are part of the same divine outpouring. God says your life is about to feel lighter, not because everything becomes perfect, but because you will no longer carry what was never yours to hold. You will stop blaming yourself for other people's choices. You will stop questioning your worth when things end. You will stop negotiating with pain. This freedom is one of the greatest blessings of all. My child, heaven is ready. The question is not whether blessings are available. The question is whether you will allow yourself to receive them without fear, without apology, without self-sabotage. Open your arms now. Let go of the need to control the outcome. Let go of the habit of expecting loss. Let go of the belief that suffering is the price of love. Stand there, open, present, willing. Even if your hands tremble. Even if your heart feels unsure. God does not require perfect faith. He honors honest openness. And in this moment, as you open your arms, heaven pours, not to overwhelm you, but to fill you gently, completely, lovingly. This is not the end of your waiting. This is the beginning of your receiving.